Hello and welcome to the Weektree Online Academy. My name is Chris and I'll be your tutor for today, and we'll look at paper 4.1 winter 2019 for the IGCSE biology, starting with question 1. Question 1. All living organisms are placed into groups according to their features. Myriapods are one of the main groups of arthropods. State 2 features of myriapods that can be used to distinguish them from other arthropods. All right, so normally we could look at number of legs as a main determining factor between different arthropods. All right, so our myriapods have many legs. Okay, so they have normally more than 10. You could argue like 10 plus legs. Okay, now if you remember, like insects have 6, arachnids have 8, crustaceans have 10, and the myriapods have many. Okay, so many legs, 10 and above. Generally, they can go up to 750. The other idea is here is that their body consists of effectively a head and segmented body parts. Yeah, segmented body parts. Okay, they have many different segments of their body. Okay, so where you have like insects and arachnids, you'll have like a head, thorax, and an abdomen. With myriapods, they don't have that. They just have a head and then many segments of their body. All right. Question B. State the names of 2 other groups of arthropods in figure 1.1. Well, if we look back to the previous question, we mentioned these. So there is insects. Okay, insects is one group. You could also say crustaceans. Okay, that's another one. Other ones include arachnids as well. Okay, so we established that from the previous question. Question C. Myriapods can be classified into 4 classes, class 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we have a dichotomous key, and the first division is between eyes present or eyes not present. And then underneath that, they have subcategories, so with no eyes, hair on most body segments, no hair on body segments, and with eyes present, 1 leg on each side of the body segment or 2 legs of each side of the body segment. Okay. So if we look now at our picture, okay, so we're going to scroll down at our picture and have a look. So here we have our diagrams here. Now, if you look closely, you can see that these species J, M, N, and O, all have eyes. Okay, so that leaves species J and species L. So if you remember, class 1 is the one with hairs on the body. So J is class 1. The one without hairs on their body is class 2. All right. Looking at the other half of the dichotomous key, we have the idea of 2 or 1 pair of legs per segment. If you look at species M, you can clearly see that it has a total of 1 pair per segment, which puts it into class 3 according to the key. Species K, you can see, has 2 pairs per segment, which puts it into class 4. Species N, you can clearly see, has 2 pairs per segment, putting it into class 4. And species O also appears to have 2, if you look at the detail, have 2 legs per segment as well, which puts it into class 4. Okay, so let's just fill in our answers here. Now, class 1, we remember, was species J, because that had no eyes and hair. Class 2 was species L, because that had no eyes and no hair. For class 3, this was species M, because it had eyes and 1 pair of legs per segment in the body. And class 4 was species K, N, and O, because all 3 of these species had eyes. They had 2 pairs of legs per segment. Okay, and you had to put all 3 down to get that last mark for class 4. Question D. Figure 1.4 is a photograph of a myriapod, Alphaloria virginiensis. Okay, now from this name, this is the binomial name, so you can identify the first part of this question. So for DI, it says state the genus name and the kingdom name for the myriapod shown in figure 1.4. Now we remember the first name in the binomial system is the genus name, which means the correct name for the genus here is Apheloria. And the kingdom, well, we only have an option of animal, plant, fungi, protoctist, and prokaryote. And this is on the animal kingdom. Okay, this is the kingdom animal, animalia, should we say, is fine. Question D to I. Alphalloria virginiensis releases a poison cyanide when it is attacked by predators. Cyanide stops enzymes in the mitochondria from functioning. Suggest why cells might die if the mitochondria do not function. Well, if you remember that the mitochondria plays the role of the site of aerobic respiration. So if aerobic respiration cannot take place, this means that there's no energy released for any life processes. So the answer is that there would be no aerobic respiration occurring, and as a result, no energy released for life processes. Okay, for life processes. Okay, and it's important to use this word released. Okay, thank you for watching our video. Please register on the website for a free demo, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.